Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Magic Duels. This week we're going to be taking a look at a janktastic deck. This is a mono blue splashing the tiniest little bit of white. Throne of the God Pharaoh deck, so it revolves around Throne of the God Pharaoh and Rise from the Tides to try and almost instantly kill your opponent, but essentially do enough damage to close out the game when you untap. So if you haven't checked out the deck tech, then be sure to do so, but without further ado, let's get into the games. I'll see you there. Okay, we have arrived at Jank Station, and we've got a flooded hand. I'm going to throw that one back, we can do much better. This one's... I don't really know what to say about this one. If we hit a land, it's okay. I think we can go lower, though. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this. It's pretty much the first hand. Minus cards, unfortunately. Okay. Blue-red. Take infantry is really nice to see, actually. It's going to allow us to get out of this slump that we've automatically put ourselves in. Ether Hub. Any follow-up play. So next time we're going to probably Thing in the Ice and pass, and then use Take Infantry to take counters off of the Thing in the Ice. And draw our way into some goodies. Cathartic Reunion. Ooh. Dropping Take Infantry and an Ether Hub. Alright, this might be some sort of Enigma Drake deck. Dramatic Reversal, not useful just yet, but maybe in the future. Goes with a Dragon Skull Summit tapped. Maybe not an Enigma Drake deck. Might be a Graveyard Focus deck, perhaps. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Lightning Axe is fine. Yeah, he seems to have a lot of discard. Discard and Evolving Wilds. That's fine. Alright, let's take inventory. Draw a card. Get more lands. Awesome. Always nice. That's sarcasm, if you can't tell. Oh. White source into Take Infantry. I'm completely lost on what this deck is now. It is every single colour, which usually means Super Friends, but this is not the structure of a Super Friends deck. We draw another land. Of course we do. Of course we do. Well, we can go and Whir of Invention for a Pyramid of the Pantheon, so that if we're doing nothing, at least we can generate some mana. Which actually makes a Dramatic Reversal useful. Goes with a Piece of the Puzzle. Okay. That's it's quite the hit of Collective Defiance and Fatal Push. Mill some other stuff. Alright, well, we're going to generate some mana with Whir of Invention, I think. Seems like we might have time. Get a Pyramid of the Pantheon. And we draw more lands. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Let's add some mana. Play a land. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, 1 mana short of using Dramatic Reversal to put a counter on the Pyramid. So it states 2 to tap. Collective Defiance. Please make me discard my hand. It always works well for anybody who does it. You actually doing that? Yeah, he's making me do it. Alright, thank you. In fact, that ramps us as well. So, cheers. You actually gave us a hand that is a million times better and gave us a land. That is why you should never, ever do that. Ever. Unless you know what's in their hand and you don't like it. All you have done is help me. Okay. Let's generate some blue mana. Play a thing in the ice with said mana. And then we will pieces the puzzle with hieroglyphic illumination. Fatal push. Sure, why not? I actually don't care. If you're not playing creatures, thing in the ice is useless anyway. For the most part. Hold up the illumination for cycling. Insidious Will to throw things back at him, take inventory. Drownyard Temple for a bit of ramp. We were in a bad shape until our opponent gave us a new hand, and now we're in a pretty good one. Still don't know what he's doing though. I think he's just like good stuff from every single colour under the sun. Goes with a Saheeli Rai. So we have a clock, officially, to work against. Alright, we're going to cycle. Draw a new card. Piece of the puzzle. Not bad. And a Hydra Lash. Doesn't seem too useful right now. Add some blue. So that now adds 3 mana to our mana pool whenever we use it. How many take inventories have we got? 1 at the moment. So we draw 2 with take inventory. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Kind of hunting for the throne at the moment. An island. Could ramp for 3 with the Drownyard Temple. So take inventory. Inventory. And then spend the last 3 using the Drownyard Temple. So got all the mana in the world, we just need to find our answers. And pieces of the puzzle will allow us to find said answers. Plus, if we mill the throne with pieces of the puzzle, we can get it back with a refurbish. Okay, so he hits a single take inventory. You should only really use this card if you're very heavy on instants and sorceries. It's questionable in this deck alone for the most part, because we've got so many artifacts. Ramp a bit. No other pieces. Okay, piece of the puzzle. Look for Rise from the Tides and a Throne of the God Pharaoh. We can't grab the throne with the pieces, but Refurbish can get it, with our Pyramid now being able to generate 3 white mana. There's the throne, there's the Rise. Okay. So let's generate some white mana. Then refurbish out the throne. And Rise from the Tides. Make 9 zombies, hit him for 9 with the throne. And License Disintegration, hit him for 8 with the throne. And yeah. We've got lethal on board. We don't have a counter open, which is unfortunate, so we can't play around a board wipe. However, we do have a scribe, which we can hold up counters to keep alive, which will get us back the Rise, which will kill him later after that. Refurbish of his own for Noxious Gearhulk would be my guess. Yep. So he gains 2 life, up to 14. And then a take inventory. Okay, so we swing in, he blocks 1, he takes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then all attacked creatures kill him. Sweet. Swing for lethal. I don't think we'd have won as easily as that if our opponent hadn't have helped us, honestly. But consider it, lesson learned. Throw on the Godfarer trigger, and we win. Alright, on to the next game. Alright, we're back in, and we've got a little bit of a land-heavy hand. We do have Whir of Invention to go grab any of our artifacts. Glyph Keeper as an alternative win condition. Yeah, I think we can keep it. We're on the draw as well, so hopefully we don't hit a land, we hit something nice. That's what I'm praying is going to happen here. It's expensive, but it is nice, I suppose. Part of the Water Veil for extra turns is never too shabby. Shabby. Alright, green, black. Okay. Not the colour that I would like to see, green. The colour of artifact and enchantment removal. And we hit more lands. Of course we do. 22 lands in this deck. Bear that in mind when we flood out inevitably and you don't believe that it's just my bad luck. It's actually Abzan on the other side. More lands. Okay, sweet. Play a land, pass. Ugh. Not even hitting our mana rocks either, which are effectively lands as far as I'm concerned. Glorybound Initiate. Okay. A 3-1. So we can actually Whir of Invention for a pyramid, or I could just pieces the puzzle. There's nothing I can really hit off of it that we can cast this turn. Then again, Whir of Invention, there's nothing I can really do with the pyramid if I get it. Let's say we pyramid on his turn. So we untap, we've got pyramid and 5 mana. Play a land. And then we go 4-3, 5-4. 4-3, sorry. I'm just spitting over my own words today. Right. We spend 2 mana on the pyramid, which generates a mana. We've got 4 mana left. And then we've got piece of the puzzle with 1 mana left over. Doesn't really help us there either. I'm just going to pieces. We might find something better for a future turn. Another Whir of Invention and a Take Inventory. Well, we'll take both. We've got a Drownyard Temple in the graveyard as well. So we can fetch that back. And discard just an island, I guess. Yeah. So 1 Whir for a pyramid, 1 for a throne. Seems reasonable. Okay. Generate some tokens each turn with a From Beyond. Is he going to exert? He shouldn't. And he's not. Good. Good, good. So we could put Glyph Keeper in the way to block it, but I don't really care too much about doing that just yet. Rise from the Tides. We've only got 2 instants and sorceries in our graveyard right now. Well, now we've got 3. Take Inventory, draw 2 cards. A Thing in the Ice. Sure. It's a target for some removal, I guess. And also maybe forces him to exert, which means he's not hitting as often in return. He's going to generate Scions, though. And those are going to be able to swing around Thing in the Ice. Goes with an Oath of Nissa. It's creature, land, or planeswalker. Gets a Nissa. Doesn't have the mana for it. Anguished Unmaking. Oh, that's perfect. Hits himself for 3. Gets rid of our Thing in the Ice, which I could care less about. Alright, pieces of the puzzle. Well, land drop. I think that goes without saying. We've got how many? 1, 2, 3 instants and sorceries in our graveyard. Not good. Should have far more than that by now with Rise from the Tides being our win condition. That's only 3 2/2s. So I could whir X1, generate a pyramid, or whir X2, get the throne. I think we'll just pieces again. See if we can hit something good. We've got Drownyard Temple mana open as well for a little bit of ramp if we don't hit anything good off pieces of the puzzle. Fantastic Frank is... oh my god, we hit everything. Okay, take Hydrolash and... Dramatic Reversal, I guess? Sure. Alright. I'm just going to get a Drownyard Temple back here. Discard. I guess it's a Dramatic Reversal. It's not doing anything right now. Plus, it's an extra one for the Rise from the Tides if we have to pull the trigger as a part of an emergency. Nissa to generate some tokens. This might actually be a token deck then for Anointed Procession. Just going to take the damage here. I think we'll rather ramp than prevent 3 damage. Alright, get our Drownyard Temple. And he passes. Alright, we should have probably waited for the end step to pretend that we had a counter spell that we didn't have, but it's fine. Okay, let's go with Island, whir X2, leaving open 3 mana to Hydrolash. So we can whir of Invention for Throne of the God Pharaoh. Hydrolash is board, so we don't take any damage or much damage next turn, and then Throne of the Rise from the Tides for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Hydrolash. That might be lethal on the backswing if he doesn't have removal. Yeah, let's just pass. Generates another Scion. Might see him minus Nissa here. Yeah, he's just going to get in. Right, well, let's Hydrolash. Take 1, effectively. Going to generate another token, or is he going to minus and stick counters on things? He's going to generate another token. And then passes his turn. End step. We're going to go get our throne. Question is, are we going to survive the turn, though? More lands. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2/2s to grab with our Rise. That's 18 damage. 9 immediately with the Throne of the God Pharaoh. We've also got 3 mana left open. So we can whir for a pyramid. Doesn't really do as much, to be honest. If we part the Water Veil, we've got 3 mana to go get a pyramid, which is an extra draw. If he minuses, then we get hit for, let's say that he just goes for an alpha strike. We get hit for 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 14 if he exerts. Let's see. 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we're pretty much dead if he goes for his alpha strike, so I think we need to just part the water veil here. Take an extra turn. What does whirring for a pyramid do us? I don't think it does us anything good here, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can have ourselves a blocker if I part the water veil, so I'm going to do that. Stick it on the temple. Hit him for 1. Insidious Will does that do it? So Rise from the Tides. Oh, we're 1 mana short. Oh no, we're not. We're not. We've got the Drowning Yard Temple. Rise from the Tides. Insidious Will. Copy it. He needs an Anguished Unmaking for our throne or he loses, I think. Has he got it? Or have we got it? Okay. One resolves, the other resolves. We're going to hit him for 21 if he... Oh, he's got the Anguished Unmaking. Ah, oh, damn it. That was 21 points ready to hit him. Ah. Oh. Well, when you've got it, you've got it. That was so close. I'm not sure if there was anything else we could have done, because I think if we'd have put the Glyph Keeper down, he'd have had enough damage when he minus the Nissa anyway to kill us. So yeah, that's going to do it. Trust him to have the only 2 cards in his deck. He got both of them that could have got him out of that situation. We were in no situation to play around it though. None at all. So close. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the deck and its jankiness of glory. So if you did, be sure to like and subscribe for some more jank. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. If you want to check out the deck tech as well, that is available right now as well, and you can see how the deck is built and its alternate win conditions and whatnot. I do hope you enjoyed anyway, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.